Hi, welcome everyone to the Power Half Hour. Each and every week I interview a top agent in our area and all over North America. And today we have our partner, my business partner here, right here in the Greater Vancouver, Lower Mainland area, Mr. Nav Singh. Welcome.
Thank you, John. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. It's an honor, it's a privilege, and I'm thankful to you for the opportunity, and it's awesome to be here with you.
Man, thank you for taking your time. I've seen you grow in the past couple years here, and it's just amazing to see what you have done on social media and with your production overall. But tell us about how you got started.
Yes, I've been in the real estate for about 10 years, John, but not as a real estate agent.
Oh.
So I read this book about 10 years ago, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, which really kind of changed my mindset and pushed me towards more real estate. But I was in the real estate about, like as a fixer flipper, buying older, especially in the Chilliwack area, buying older condos, fixing, flipping, and making some money that way.
Interesting. Okay.
And that was the only experience I had in the real estate. Then I was also doing some, like online trading, Forex trading, stocks, and that kind of stuff. I was also doing some odd jobs here and there. So then I decided to, about 3 years ago, I decided to become a real estate professional. I decided to go to the UBC and get my license so I can also see the other side of the line, that how it works and everything. And that's how I started in the real estate, and it's been pretty good so far.
Awesome. So when you first started, you were an investor first.
Correct.
And then you did other stuff and then transitioned into the sales. So when you first got started in sales, I mean, everything's good now. Mm-hmm. But when you started, was it hard?
It was very hard. It was much harder than I was expected, yes, because I had no sales experience, because all the previous jobs or gigs that I was doing, that was not related to sales or, So there was definitely, in the beginning, there was a transition period when I had to face my fears and be at the uncomfortable spots many times before I learned the ropes and stuff. So it was definitely very difficult. But it gets better with the time, like with everything else.
For sure. And you're no stranger to hard work, I think. And, not sure if you guys all know, Nav and I have the same exact birth date.
Yes.
Like January 6, 1980, exact same date, same year. So I know the kind of things that go on in your head. You're a grinder. Am I correct on that?
You are right.
And we never, like as Capricorns, we just never give up.
Never.
So how long did it take you from when you first started license to when you got your first sale?
4 months. It was right after 4 months that I got my first deal. And most people get their first deal from the sphere of influence.
That's right.
But for me, even though I've been in this country for about 20 years, but I don't have a big family here. I'm just pretty much, it's just me, myself, my wife, and we have very few family members. Most of my family is either in the U.S. or in Ontario, but in the BC I don't have. And not many people believe this. I'm a very introvert personality. I don't really talk to people that much. So even my friend circle was very limited, only like 2 people, that's it.
Interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah. So, I mean, if I'm the person who will find the quietest corner in the room, if I'm at the event or something, I'll just hide there. So I'll just, not try to look at anybody so nobody can start a conversation with me. So that's me. But that has changed now in the last couple of years since I've been in social media and the real estate. So definitely things have changed. It have really helped me grow with my personality, having conversations and speaking with people. So yeah, but it's been great so far. Yeah.
4 months is actually not bad. It took me 8 months. And I was working, I wasn't working that hard and I didn't know what I was doing. So I just want to tell new agents out there, 4 months is actually pretty quick. Yes. And 8 months, 6 to 8 months is probably what you should be expecting. So always have 6 months supply of, expenses saved up. All right. But you did say that you don't have a big family and friends database. So how did you get your first transaction?
Social media, my TikTok account. That's how I got my first client, and that's how I've been getting all of my clients since that. Pretty much 100% of my transactions which I did about 27 now in last 12 months. It's all been through the social media 100%.
Okay, so really, let's dive a little bit deeper on that. Like TikTok.
Yes,
TikTok.
sir.
How do you get deals from TikTok, Nav?
Well, that's the biggest question. Even the agents, sometimes they speak with me like, do you even make any money from this thing? I was like, dude, I make all of my money from this thing. Right? So, because that's the first question I get asked. Yes, the deals I get is just by putting the content out there, to be very honest. I'm very consistent at it. Almost every single day I put a video out. When it started, I was putting 3 videos a single day, just talking about the stuff that people want to know. Okay, just the basic stuff about the real estate. Because when you're a real estate agent, we think people know everything, but people don't know too much about the real estate. So they have so many questions that we can answer. So that's what I was doing. I was putting content out every single day for first 6 months, or sometimes 2 times, 3 times a day. And then there's another thing I do. I go live almost every single day. Like, that's my prospecting.
Go live. Okay.
Go live every single day on TikTok.
Okay.
Some people go door knocking, some people cold call. I go live every single day for 1.5 to 2 hours on TikTok in the evening. I talk to about 150 to 200 people every single day through that live.
Goodness.
Okay. So that's where, and once I'm done with that live, I usually get, next morning about 3, 4, 5 calls from that live that I was talking to them and stuff. And that's how I get my deals done. It's just connecting with people, answering their questions, clearing their doubts, giving them information, what's going on, and just making them more aware about the current situation, about the market, what's going on, either buyers or sellers or any questions that they have.
That is news to me, that going live actually, because you are interacting live with your viewers. And
Correct.
When you're giving them value live, they feel like they're talking to you. So,
100%.
Of course, when they connect with you that way, they're going to reach out to you when they're ready to buy a home.
Yes.
But you need to have good content. So, Nav, how did you come up with the content?
John, content is like, the content creation is just like it's a muscle in your brain that you got to work on. That the way I look at it, it's you're not gonna get good at it just by making 1, 2, or 10 videos. It's something that you have to start. It's just like going to gym. John, you go to gym every single day, right?
That's right.
But like first week when you go, or first 2 weeks are always very draining. You even instead of going your energy level up, it kind of goes down. You get tired and stuff. But once you keep working on that muscle, you start to grow the muscles, your energy goes up, you get better at it. Same thing with the content creation. You have to start. In the beginning, you're going to have this brain fart moments that you're going to have no idea. But maybe, you copy somebody's content, share some news, something, and once you get into the game, that creative muscle, your creative juices will start to flow in your brain. And then whenever you see something around, you always, just get content out of it, Like as a real estate agent, whenever we're seeing a house, we're always, thinking about the buying or selling or, what the price will be house or something like that. So similar thing. It's just you have to start. And there's lots of content out there. I mean, if you don't know anything, maybe just go into Google, search, because people want to know like what's going on in the market, like housing bubble right now. People want to know about the recession. They want to know about the interest rates. They want to know about the market prices, like what's happening every single day. So that's exactly what I do. I mean, I just posted a video about the interest rate that the Bank of Canada hold today's interest rate.
Firm. Yeah.
Yeah. Most people will just share like a screenshot of a newspaper. So rather I would just say that thing out from my own words. That would help me connect better with my viewer rather than just me showing them a piece of like a screenshot or something.
Yeah, for sure. And it's not just about delivering that information, it's how you deliver it. And if you are saying it instead of just posting a picture about it, then people will connect with you. And they see your face all the time. So when I bet you anything, when your clients meet you, they feel like they already know you. Am I correct on that?
100%, John. That's another thing I enjoy about creating content. Whenever I get a call and whenever they decide to work with me, I don't really have to sell myself because they're about 80, 90%. They already made up their mind that they want to work with me. It's only the 10% that, I have to do the work. So I don't really have to work that hard to prove myself to them that I'm worthy of their business. So
That's
when they're
amazing.
coming to me, they're already pretty much good to go.
That is amazing. So it comes with consistency and it comes with hard work, obviously. And it's like a plane, right, going full throttle to get it off the ground. And once you're in the air, then you can kind of, cruise a little bit, right? So you were creating 3 videos a day, 5 days a week, let's say. How much are you creating now?
Lot less now, lot less than I want to create, to be very honest, because at the same time, I'm also handling the transactions. I'm meeting clients now, so the time is definitely a bit of a crunch now. But I still try to do 5 videos a week now, like 1 video a week. 1 video a day.
1 video a day, okay.
A day, yes.
Okay.
So that's my bare minimum that I try to keep up, and that's what I do. So Monday
you
to Friday,
still-
1 video.
Do you still batch your content
I do.
creation time, or do
I
you
do.
do 1 a day?
No, I do batch creation.
Okay. Tell us a little bit more about that, what that means.
Okay, batch creation is something like, I do more like time blocking and batch creation. So every single day I have 1 hour set aside. So in that 1 hour, what I'm going to do, I have a whole book right here that I would just go, I will look at the videos that shows up on my feed, and I see what other people are doing, what kind of news they're sharing, and how I can use that content in my niche, which is real estate. Okay, so I get those ideas, then I just write them down in my big book here, just ideas right here. I note them down. So I try to get 1 idea a day, and then I'll just, maybe some bullet points, what I want to talk about. And then usually Tuesday is my content creation day. So I will just have my bullet points ready from throughout the week. I'll just sit down in front of the camera. I have my camera, light, everything ready. Because since I was working like 1 hour every day to get that content ready and the script ready, so, I can push out 20 videos in about 1 hour, just like, boom, boom, it's done.
You are a machine with that. That is crazy. Did you always know that you were going to do all these transactions from content creation, or did it just kind of grow from there as you started?
I wanted to do it, but I was not sure if I will be able to do it because, as I said, I was a very introvert person. So being on the social media was biggest challenge for me, facing the camera. So I didn't really had any expectations from it, but I did had somewhere in the mind, I heard this somewhere that, better known beats the best out there, right? So if I can become better known in the market, if I can put my name out there, my face out there, there's a chance maybe I can survive and make something for me in this market. So that's the whole thing that I started. And I didn't have any big expectations that I'll be doing deals, but it turns out it worked out pretty great.
It really did. So beyond content creation and beyond doing those lives, are you calling out to people to follow up, like prospecting and lead follow up, doing like the real estate kind of system still, or are just people calling you out from TikTok?
I'm only following up with the people who are calling me first.
Got it. Yeah.
I'm only following with them because not every person who's calling me today, they're ready to buy today. Sometimes they have some questions, sometimes they have some concerns, but they're calling me. But as soon as I get a call, as soon as a number shows up on my caller ID, it goes in my KV core. And my first thing is with them is, if they have any questions about anything, and getting their email is my after their phone number, getting the email is my next step. And I just keep them in my KV core, and then I have the system set up there, the drip campaigns that I have, like every once a month, or depending on the client, I just, it goes once a month, or if it's a hot client, I'll follow up every week or something like that. But but only to people who are contacting me first.
That's perfect, guys. Who wouldn't want people calling you instead of you calling out? So, content creation is not easy, and it's delayed gratification because it's not like you just posted one day and then you get a deal the next day. How long were you posting content before you got your first transaction?
I was about 6 months, I would say, because I started creating videos even before I got my license, to be very honest. Because while I was getting my license, so I was thinking about how am I going to get my clients, because I don't have a big circle of friends or family. So, and if I want to, make anything for me in the business, I have to put my name out there. So I started making the videos even before I became an agent. So from that point, my first video to my first transaction after getting my license, 6 months.
6 months, okay.
Yep.
And most people don't want to wait 6 months. They just want to make one video and do a deal. Tell us a little bit about your discipline in that, to be able to say, hey, you know what, I'm just going to keep going until I see results. Most people would have given up.
100%. Yes. Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, you don't give up, because I was not in the situation of giving up, to be honest, because financially I was struggling. I had my 6 months funds set aside just in case, but that was all I had. Then I also have a family. I have a 7-year-old kid. I got a wife, my parents, and everybody, and I'm the pretty much. Well, my wife works as well, but mostly it's me, right? So I didn't have much choice, to be very honest. I mean, I'm an introvert guy. I'm very shy to talk to people, so I tried door knocking. I like it and I don't like it at the same time. I tried cold calling, definitely not for me. I made only 10 calls one day and I'm not ever making any cold calls again. And so for me, I was like, okay, this is my only chance. Because I have seen people, get benefit from social media. I've seen many other big influencers. I have seen people grow in days, or in weeks. So I was like, man, if they can do it, I can do it. It's just me sticking with the plan for as long as I can and trying my best, Yeah, of course, at the beginning, it sucked. Everybody sucks whenever you start anything new because you don't know what you're doing. There's so much coming at you. You're just, a new line of work. You don't know what you're doing. There's so much learning happening and stuff. But I guess, if you stay consistent and if you just, I guess just choose one thing what you want to do. Like if you want to do social media, give it at least 6 months. I mean, you gotta pay your dues. Everybody gotta pay your dues, and you will get results. But it'll take time.
It will take time, guys. It is paying your dues.
Yes.
And what I believe is that the how of getting business, the how of becoming successful, actually doesn't matter as much as the why. Right? So you just talked a little bit about your why. You have your parents, you have your wife, and you have your 7-8-year-old son. And so, what else drives you to be so relentless every day?
It's just, I want to be successful. I want to provide a better life for the family. My family is my biggest driver, to be very honest. Okay. At the same time, I want to share a little bit about this as well. My son, when he was 2.5 years old, he was diagnosed with leukemia. Oh. So we were in BC Children for about 3 months. He got his chemos and everything. At that time, it really hit me because I have seen people in the BC Children struggling so much because little babies and stuff going through so much. That really, they shook me from inside. So I want to do better for my family. At the same time, I want to do better for other people. I have this really deep connection with BC Children Hospital. So I want to do, because if I do better, if I make more, I can help others as well. So that's my second biggest factor after my family, that I want to help those little kids in BC Children and the families. So that's my second biggest factor after my immediate family.
Wow, good for you, man. I did not know that, and I'm glad he's okay.
Yeah, he's fully recovered now. He's good.
Oh, boy. So beyond family, it's all about contribution to the bigger community, to give back. When you earn more, you can give more. Certainly, when you don't have a lot, it's tough to give a lot. Right? So that's the why, guys. The why power is more important than the how to get to be successful. Nav had no choice but to be successful, to earn money so he can take care of his family and take care of his community. So Nav, it's been great, partnering with you here under this platform. Maybe share a little bit about why EXP for you.
Why EXP? I did a bit of a research before joining while I was getting my license. And actually, John, I've been following you along before I was even an agent or anything, right? So you definitely been my biggest inspiration. You're my role model. You're my hero.
Thank you.
I look up to you every single day. And me being consistent, I guess somewhere you play a big role, because when you see someone doing, big things and being consistent and being so humble as you are, John, it really gives a hope to a person like me. Maybe I can do something similar, So you, my friend, play a big role.
Oh, boy.
Thank you. And,
okay. Thank you.
Other than that, EXP, definitely. The platform, I always been more like a techie kind of guy. I love to explore new innovations, new technologies and everything. And EXP stood out for me because of its, the meta-like platform they have, the EXP word. The learning is so easy, especially, I guess, for the new agents. Everything is on your fingertips. The support. And from the big agents like you and everybody else around the EXP community, it's I think that's priceless. And that really helped me decide to go with EXP. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you bring up such a great point. The platform, I mean, it's a no-brainer. We get training, we get revenue share, we get stocks, and we get collaboration. But at the end of the day, it's who you do business with.
Correct.
And, we were attracted to each other by who I was being, right? And it's like I don't want to brag about my humility, but I think humility is what attracts people. And I think we all need to be more humble and just keep our heads down to
Yes.
work. And I see that in you as well. I mean, no surprise, we have the same birthday.
Thank
So,
you.
yeah. So thank you again for your partnership and great sharing that about EXP. In this stage of your career, now you're about 3 years into your real estate career. What is next for Nav?
Of course, I want to get better at the content creation because social media is my plan. So I want to help more people, like more families with their real estate transaction goals and stuff. At the same time, I also want to start to help other fellow agents achieve what I have done in this period. Because I think there's lots of agents out there who struggle with these things and stuff. So I'm working on a few things to help others as well. So, we can help others, so all the boats can race at the same time. That's the thing. And plus, of course, helping other families and grow my business and do better for my family at the same time.
For sure, for sure. Are you talking about a course for social media, perhaps?
Maybe. I don't want to talk too much right now because I'm not sure, but I'm definitely working about something. And because I'm sure that's going to help lots of people, especially if somebody is looking to grow and learn about other things. Because I guess there's lots of things out there you can learn. But if something would come from me, because being in the industry from real estate, because I know how things work inside and outside, like in real estate and on social media. So I believe I can help many other people if someone is really willing to learn and take their things to the next level.
There you go, for sure. Reach out to Nav and follow him on TikTok if you want to get more insight on social media. So going forward in this kind of weird market we're in right now, 2023, inventory's low and buyers are coming back, but still we're down in sales about 40%. What do you see going forward in the market?
I think inventory is definitely going to be a issue for the times to come, which is because the way our population and demand is growing and all this immigration coming in, like 1 million new residents moving to Canada within 1 year.
Oh boy!
And I guess the housing we built is about only 250,000 a year all over Canada. So inventory is definitely going to be an issue. So, but I guess if you have it also depends, like being an agent, how many people know about you in the market. It's not just the clients, also as the agents, because that also plays a role, I guess. If you're working with a buyer and stuff, if the other side, the other agents, they have a better connection with you, which can be built with social media, it's a lot easier to get the deals done for your clients.
Yeah, 100%. In this type of market right now, if you are a buyer's agent and you don't have a relationship with the listing agent, it's a tougher conversation when you're going up against 8 other buyers who are making subject-free offers with deposit check in hand. So build those relationships in the market and you should see yourself succeed for the rest of 2023. So with that being said, in building a team, since you're doing 27 transactions now, are you looking to do that for yourself?
Not sure. Maybe. I'm still thinking about it. I'm double-minded about it right now. Maybe you and me can have a little private chat after and you can guide me.
Sure.
But maybe in the near future, but not at this particular moment, yeah.
Gotcha. I think if you are doing 27 right now, I think you can go to 50 with just one agent. So, let's definitely talk about that. I'm excited for you. I think
Absolutely.
You can do it with your influence, attract not only clients, but also agents. So we'll definitely talk more about that.
Of course.
Now that I can see people like agents who have been struggling for the past 6 months, they're almost about to give up. They're almost about to go back to their day job. What are some inspiring and motivational words that you have for them to have them move forward in 2023?
Don't give up. Just hang in there. It's never easy, I guess. Doesn't matter. I guess if you see somebody who's successful out there, it's everybody is going through. Especially last 6 months has definitely been tough for everybody, I would say. But again, as John always says, it's all about the consistency. It's a numbers game. It's numbers game. Last 6 months been pretty tough. But if you were consistent at whatever you were doing, door knocking, social media, cold calling, it's just a numbers game. If you put out enough efforts out there, there's no way that you will not be successful. Just hang in there, keep paying your dues, keep putting out, your output should be much more than your input. Keep making those calls, keep creating those videos, or keep talking to people every single day. It's just a numbers game. Listen to John, he's best at it. So, and just keep doing it. Don't give up. I mean, it's very easy to quit. I mean, I can quit right now. I can quit today. But the thing is this, I'm going to regret that 5 years down the road that why did I do that? I mean, anybody can quit. Quitting is easy. So staying in, staying tough, and, just facing the circumstances, that's tough. And you can do it. Whoever's listening, keep going. Don't quit.
Thank you, guys. Don't quit. Don't ever quit on yourself. You know what? Winter is here, but winter is always followed by spring. So
Correct.
whatever you're going through right now, this too shall pass. I always say this. You cannot control the interest rates. You cannot control inflation. You cannot control the real estate market. What you can control every single day is your skills,
Yes.
is your mindset, is your activities, and your actions. So never quit. Nav and I are here to help. Nav, how do people get a hold of you on social media?
Any social media platform. My handle is the Nav Singh, THENAVSINGH. I'm on. My TikTok is in Punjabi, so if you understand Punjabi, come to TikTok. But my Instagram and YouTube is in English, so definitely my Instagram is I'm gearing more towards the agents to help them. And my TikTok is more towards my clients. So that's where I get my business from. But my Instagram, I'm pushing more towards agents to help them about the social media and stuff. So definitely join me on the Instagram. And I'll be more than happy if you have any questions, send me a message.
100% Punjabi in TikTok.
Correct. 100% Punjabi in TikTok.
So all of your clients 100% come from
100%.
Punjabi.
Punjabi, yes.
That's
100%.
another insight that I have, guys. If you are fluent in your own language, beyond English, obviously, please create content in your own language. You'll attract the right people that speak your language. Nav, thank you for your partnership. I appreciate all your energy that you bring every single week, every single year. I look forward to an even bigger year in 2023. Thank you for today.
Thank you, John. Thank you. I appreciate you. And I thank you for the opportunity and for having me here today.
Thank you. We'll see y'all soon, guys. All the best. Have a great day.